Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are talking about my riding gear for the 2020 riding season. As you can see, I got all my gear laid out on my sled here, and obviously I'm pretty color matchy here. I like to match all my stuff with my sled. We're going to go over all the riding gear I use and give you guys a little review on each piece of riding gear I have. Alright, we'll start here with my mono suit. So this is an FXR mono suit. It is uninsulated. I'm going to say this is probably the best thing I have ever purchased for riding. The FXR mono suit is just like, I love it. I used to ride jacket and bibs my whole life. Last year I purchased the mono suit and I will never go back to a normal setup. It's so nice, just step in there, zip it up and be done. It's warm, it keeps your heat in, and it protects you from the snow. Like that gap between the jacket and the bibs always gets snow up there, especially if you're riding in deep snow. Whereas the mono suit won't do that, it's all sealed off. Highly recommend looking into a mono suit if you haven't already. Next piece of riding gear, right here, my Evs Chest Protector is an essential piece to riding. No matter what I'm doing, I always want to have one of these on. This is a lifesaver. If you don't ride with one of these, I highly recommend riding with one of these. The reason I say that is because you never know when you're gonna hit a stump and smash your chest on the bars. You never know if someone's gonna ride on the wrong side of the trail and you're gonna have a head-on collision. You never know what's gonna happen, so why not protect your chest with a chest protector? Yes, they are pretty pricey, but in my eyes, it doesn't matter when your life's on the line and it could potentially save your life. All right, on to my helmet. This is, again, an FXR helmet. I'm not too sure which model, but honestly, I love it. It's light, it's comfortable, it looks cool. And this is my favorite part. Instead of the traditional buckle, it has this strap with ridges on it, and it just slides into here, locks, and you press this and you pull it out and it slides out. There's no buttons, no messing with that. It's super easy, super quick, and that's why I love it so much. Let's talk about goggles. So right here is my Sinister X6 Ignite goggles. These are the heated ones. This is the old generation, and I have a love-hate relationship with these. I like them a lot, but I also don't like them. I like them because it is nice when they do start getting iced over or foggy. You just click the button and it defrosts literally within seconds and you can see again. Don't like is this is extremely hard to use with gloves on, and honestly just hard to use in general. It's hard to tell what settings you have it on when you click it. Over here on my helmet I have my 509 Sinister X6s. These do seal up better than the Ignites, I feel like, but they still have a little bit of a gap there and they're not as airtight as I'd hope. These babies right here, I just picked these up. These are Sinister X6 509 goggles, and I'm super stoked on these. They're just your basic ones without the battery pack, without being heated, but they are much bigger, and they say they're better at not fogging up, and they seal the gap better on your helmet, so I'm really excited to see how these work, and I cannot wait to try these out. Here we have a Climb neck warmer. I don't use this too often, except for it's really cold. Kind of just stays in my sled's tunnel bag in case I need it. Climb, just your basic Climb Balaclava. I use this most often just because it's most comfortable, especially off trail. It's easier to breathe and just overall more comfortable than wearing a bigger, bulkier one. Here's the Climb Arctic Balaclava. As you can see, is way heavier, and it has this beak here, like this nose piece, to direct your breath down away from your goggles. This is nice when you're riding in really cold conditions or you're trail riding. This honestly kind of sucks off trail. I will not wear this off trail just because you're breathing heavy most of the time, and it's just annoying. You feel claustrophobic. Here are my Hmk Gloves. These honestly suck. I don't have much good to say about them. They're kind of comfortable, but they're not warm. I feel like Hmk's gloves have gone way downhill, and these are just like, I don't know, shitty. Maybe I just have a bad pair, but I am not a fan of these. My Climb Inversion Insulated gloves. Honestly, I love these gloves. These are way better than the Climates, and I almost feel warmer, even though they're thinner. I love these for off trail. I wish they were a little bit warmer so I could wear them full time riding on the trails off trail. But these are definitely my glove of choice. They're base layer gloves that just go inside any other glove to keep your hands warm. It's just basically an extra layer of warmth. Here are my Fly gloves. They're similar to the Climb Inversions. They're just Fly. They're not bad. I rode with them for a couple years, but I will say they get wet really easy and then you get really cold, and they don't have a lot of insulation. Here are my Climb Togeedy gloves. What a disappointment these gloves were. I had such high expectations for these gloves, thinking they were going to be really warm, but in reality they're not. They're honestly the same level as Climate to me. I just cannot keep my hands warm in these, and I have no clue why. They look warm, they feel like they'd be warm, but when you actually wear them in the cold, they're not the best gloves ever. Last pair of gloves I own here are the Hmk Gloves. These are leather, they're super thick, super warm. Honestly, these out of all my gloves are the warmest pair of gloves. Here are the boots I ride in. These are the Climb Adrenaline boots, and these are incredible. My feet have never been cold. They're super stiff, so you won't roll your ankles or anything. And they feel light on your feet too. For as heavy as they look, they feel super light on your feet, and they're extremely comfortable, extremely warm. Highly recommend these. This is a wrap on today's video, you guys. I just want to give you a quick rundown on my 2020 riding gear. I did a similar video to this last year, and you guys liked it, so I figured why not show you guys again some of my new stuff I'll be riding in and some of the stuff I wore last year. If you guys liked today's video, smash a huge thumbs up on this video. Comment down below some warm gloves, because I'm always looking for warm gloves because these guys get cold. So let me know in the comments what some warm gloves are. And like I always say, if you're new here or you've been watching for a while and you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.
I ain't tripping back no bitch, no, I ain't crashing back no hoe.